All right, so for those of you who haven't been following through the series, I've been building a surf guitar. It's a design I came up with almost 2 decades ago, and I'm finally just following through on building it. And I don't have like a proper guitar building wood shop or experience doing this, so I'm just gonna just kind of trying different things and just kind of figuring it out as I go along. So this guitar is built out of pine boards that I found in my basement. They're reclaimed, so they had nail holes in them, a bunch of imperfections, and being pine, it's a soft wood, so it'll be super sensitive to dings and stuff. So I really didn't think, you know, your typical high gloss like automotive guitar like finish that most guitars have would turn out so great on this guitar. So I kind of wanted to do something that might, you know, more let the character of the wood shine through and not try to hide it or benefit from hiding it like a typical guitar finish does. So I went with these linseed oil paints, which are pure pigment paints. Instead of using like a red, blue, and yellow, it just uses like a single like chemical that has a certain, or pigment that has a certain color. So these are slow drying, so it's 24 hours between coats before you can even apply the next coat. And they've got like, they really let the character of the wood shine through. I really like them. I have these because I've been sort of restoring my old house, and I've been using these on like the wood window frames and stuff. And I've been really liking how it's been turning out. So I thought it was worth a shot trying it on the guitar. And if it doesn't work, I just strip it off and try the next thing. But no, I'm happy with it. In retrospect, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. So for the first color, I mixed this cream color, which I did by blending. It's called antique gold and zinc white. And then I just mixed in some just pure linseed oil and to just dilute it and just make sure, because I wanted kind of the center of this burst color scheme that I'm going with to be sort of cream, but like also semi-translucent, so you could see like the grain of the wood through it, because I really like the grain of, I like just kind of seeing the wood through it, and that's kind of what I was going for. So that took, so I just brushed it on with a normal paintbrush, and then it takes each layer takes 24 hours to dry, and after that layer had dried, I kind of just mixed the seafoam color, kind of with the same colors, but with also with using like it's called chrome oxide green. That's the third color that I'm using now in the mix. And again, I just brushed that on with a paintbrush. And then I kind of just brushed, like just covering the whole area I kind of wanted it to be on. And then I used a paper towel to kind of wipe it back. And just wiping in, dabbing to kind of blend the edges of the burst, so the transition from the translucent cream would go into this more of seafoam color, just really like smoothly. And it has a totally kind of different feel than just like the spray paints that are normally used on a burst. I don't know how to describe it, but it's something about it is different. It's like, reminds me of like a Disney from the 1930s or something. I can't say why, but it just does. There's just some sort of like effect that it has. It's really unique that you don't see on guitars, because solid body guitars were, you know, after this time period in paints. And so on that for my third color for the burst, I'm doing more of this aqua, so it's got like a little bit of a blue color mixed in. And again, like these are just pigments, so like the blue actually it's kind of a grayish blue, and then as soon as you mix like the white into it to kind of lighten it up, it turns like really gray. And so, you know, looking at it now, I think it looks awesome. But as soon as I turned the camera off, I think what I did is I just kind of panicked and I wiped it back even more. So I'm like, again, like the previous layer, I'm using this paper towel to kind of blend the edges, and so it forms this like 3-color burst. But yeah, like I said, I think, you know, if I remember correctly, I think I just panicked and kind of wiped it way too much back after I turned the camera off. And you'll see it in a second. I'll show you what the guitar looks like today. It's a few months later, and especially in different light, it really just, the blue and the green don't really come out as strong. It doesn't look like a burst. So what I'll need to do is apply more layers of the green and the blue, or the aqua and the seafoam, to make them just more prominent. And yeah, I think I will go with kind of this grayish blue just around the rim. I think it looks awesome looking back at this now. I kind of regret kind of panicking and wiping that all off. So yeah, here's coming up what it looks like today. Okay, so here's the paint job after half a year. It looks like it's kind of faded. I don't know if it's because it's just rubbing or if it just looks different in different lights. I mean, it looks cool. I like that the cream part, this translucent cream part's still cream. I want a little more darker and opaque around the edges with the burst, so I'll probably just do that the next time I take everything off, which will probably be soon. Looks great. I haven't cut the pick guard yet because I haven't made up my mind with the pickups, and so that's just something that will come. I have a cool red pearl pick guard, which I think will look really nice with the cream aqua burst. And yeah, I need to paint this better. I want it more opaque around the edges. I want more of a transition between this cream to more of a green and to more of an aqua, a darker aqua. And so yeah, that's all in the future. All right, subscribe to my channel to keep up on these projects. All right, take care. Bye.